And I went snorkeling.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, never again, but yeah, I went
I
snorkeling.
think afraid of what I'd find down there, man.
Was that not a fun experience for
No,
you?
it was fun, but it was just scary because I was far away from the shore. So
I don't blame you, dude.
What'd you see? I mean, like a shark?
we
anything?
saw like big turtles, like sea turtles, and like different type of fishes. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Are you ever amazed at sort of the experiences basketball can bring you, things like that, and Maui?
Yeah, because last year when it came in, and you know, that sun I never went out the country. So that's like this is my second time going out the country. So it was pretty fun. You know, basketball took you around the world.
Yeah. So, I mean, we have to ask. You know, we hadn't touched you guys since the trip. But what was it like watching Edwards in that 33-point second half, and what's it like being out there when that's going on?
It was amazing. You know, you don't see things like that every day. You know, so when it happens, you know, you just gotta be like, wow, you gotta embrace it. You know, and you gotta try to win.
What did the team learn about itself? Everybody obviously talking about Ant, but what did the team learn about itself from those 3 games that y'all can use to carry forward now?
Just getting older and playing together. You know, just gotta take game by game. Like you play against an older team, you know, you gotta take things from them because they stick together when they have bad runs. They stick together when they have good runs. So that's the main thing.
You coming back from that Dayton loss, which obviously was nothing, and all went right, and Michigan State gets that huge 28-point lead, and y'all cut it to 2.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that conversation like leading up to that, and again, how that something that might can help y'all?
Just stand together. You know, just positive vibes. You know, nothing negative. Everybody staying positive, and you know, trying to not like let it drain on us after the Dayton game. You know, just like trying to push through it. So that was the main thing. Just staying positive.
Did y'all experience any frustration? I mean, again, you're one half, you're outscoring the number 3 team in the country by 10, 11 points. The next day, you're going down to the wire with a Division II team. Is it frustrating at all at this point? I mean, it's still early.
No, it's not frustrating. It's just a learning experience for the whole team. You know, because we have so many young guys. You know, so they never been in that situation. So it's just a learning experience for us. You know, you just got to take it game by game.
Coach Crean talks about teaching those younger guys like how long they have to, or how hard they have to play for longer. That like how do you teach that? Like, what goes on in practice? You got to teach that to those guys.
You got to go through it in the game. We went through it in Maui. You know, just playing against the older team, see how they are. So you just take that and run with it.
Is that more of a player leadership thing that you got to teach them? You know, is there only so much?
I mean, you got to experience for yourself. You know, just like I experienced for myself my freshman year. You got to experience for yourself. See how it is. You can't take it as a joke because every team trying to cut your throat. So that's the main thing.
Is it frustrating for you too? I think it was the Michigan State game where you picked up 3 fouls, quickly, and a couple of them were driving, were offensive fouls.
It's frustrating, but I let it go. I don't show it. You know, it is what it is. I can't be mad at the refs. You know, they doing their job, so I just take it what it is.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is like, you can't be on the floor to help out the team. Is that part of the frustration?
Yeah, that. But you know, when you can cheer them from the bench, you know, and like whoever playing in my spot, you know, you can just cheer them on, like give them encouragement, let them know the thing they can do to help the team.
One thing you guys are having to do this year, y'all didn't after last year, is learn to run the offense without that big man in the center. You know, that big guy in the post. I mean, talk about why that's difficult and how y'all are trying to address that.
You got to move pieces around.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have no 7-footer. We don't have Derek, so our class. So you got to move things around. You know, you got to put players in the spot they play best at. So that's the main thing, really.
And how big a deal is that, though? I mean, this is something that's entirely different.
It's different, you know. It's different because we don't have them, but you know, you just gotta work with what we have. You know, we got great pieces, so you know, you put them in the right spot. They do good things with it.
I guess I'm curious with the positionless basketball because to me, you'd have to have a number assigned to you for your spot. Is there still that?
No, it's still like everybody. You know, you got left.
Well, that sounds like pickup game then.
It ain't like pickup. It's like left red. You know, it's like that, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know the spots they play. You learn how to do it in the summer, and you learn how to do it in the off season. So you know, you just learn it in that time. Then you just put it in the game.
What are you doing better this season than you were maybe last season?
What am I doing better? Probably rebounding the ball. You know, not making as many mistakes as I did last year. You know, just being more comfortable and letting the game come to me.
Do you feel like you and Ann are sort of building a chemistry together and sort of figuring that out?
Yeah, we're getting there. You know, we're trying to figure it out. We talk about it every day. You know, so we just building on it. You know, that's the main thing we can do.
Where's the team at physically? Given you fly halfway across the world, play 3 games in 3 days, and then fly back. Where are you guys sort of at physically right now?
We good now. You know, we got out our system when we got back. You know, just had practice. You know, just had things like that, and you got out your system. So, you know, today we're good now.
Do you think fatigue was a factor when you guys were over there, just given how much basketball?
I want to say it wasn't a factor during the games, but when we first got there, you know, it was like we felt like it was 7 there, but it felt like it was 2 to us. So you know, the first 2 days, you know, but other than that, we got used to it.
I'm sure as much fun as it was out there. How does it feel to be back? You know, getting to play at home again.
Man, it felt good to be home. You you know, on your last day, you usually be so anxious to get back. 'Cause, you know, it's your last day there. So to be back here, you know, it feels great. I can't wait to get back.
Is this the last game before that long break of finals?
Yeah, this is the last home game.
Yeah,
so
and then
this
you
last
gotta go
game, then we go to Arizona State.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it means something
Yeah,
to play.
it means a lot. You know, play your last game of the year. No, the last game of the school year. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I know the positionless thing, you know, some Coach Cream talked about last year too. But without that big man in the middle, is it different this year? Is it more emphasized this year? Kind of how is positionless basketball different this year, maybe?
It's just different because you just don't have, you know, Nick or Derek down there. You know, just not having them down there, you know, is just different because you don't have no 7-footer to throw it up to. You don't have a Derek that's like 6'9", 6'10" to throw it up to. You know, even though we have the size, it's just different because they played it. You know, we got new incoming freshmen and new players. You know, so they have to learn how to do that.
And I want to ask you about Anthony. It seems like every game he starts off maybe slow shooting from the field. Do you think, is that him trying to do too much out of the gate? And kind of, you know, in second halves he's obviously done well like you do with Michigan State. Kind of what is leading to that?
You know, he's a great player. You know, defense is going to throw things at him that he probably haven't seen. So, you know, he have to adjust to it, you know. And with the players he have around him and me, you know, it make it easier for him.
So what does that say about him that, you know, even as a freshman he's able to, I guess, once he starts off so it makes adjustments to what defense is
That's
doing?
that's just growing up. You know, you got to grow up as a freshman. Now what he doing?
Do y'all talk to Clax? Y'all ever hear from him or anything?
Man, I talk to Class almost. That's like my brother. Like
Yeah.
me and him very close. I talk to him every day. So we have a conversation about everything almost every day.
How's he doing? I hadn't really checked
He's
him.
doing good. He's standing there. You know, he's a rookie, so it's gonna be ups and downs. So, but we talk about it.
I mean, I hate to ask this way, but like, is it like, dang, if he was still with us, man, we'd be a heck of a
No,
team.
we don't talk about that.
Okay.
You know, we just talk about the season and like how his season going. That's the main thing we talk about.
You've been given